Okay, hi, this is Isabella, and I have Marla here with me. Um, Marla, I don't know if you've ever had a reading before, but I just
Oh,
want to tell you a little bit about how this works for me.
sure.
So before every client, I take a few minutes, I pray. I ask God to help me be of service to you. And then I ask if there's anyone in spirit that wants to come forward that they do so. What's kind of unique about this for me is that I see people in spirit outside of myself. Most of the time they look just like you and I. They'll start to replace my thoughts, memories, and emotions with their own. And really all I do here is just try to translate that back to you. I won't make a lot of eye contact with you from this point moving forward. It looks like I'm staring off at my wall because that's exactly what I'm doing. I tend to interrupt quite a bit. Please forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude.
Of
You're my
course.
client. I'm just very deferential to everybody in spirit. And lastly, I don't get names. It's not an area where I put any real focus. I'm relationship personality. So let's just see what we get. If you have any questions as we're going, wave your arms or scream at me. I respond to pretty much
Okay.
anything. So,
I'll try not to
all right. So bear
scream.
with me. Oh, no, that might be the only way to get my
Okay.
attention. I'm
All
not
right.
joking.
Thank
So,
you. Okay.
all
All
right.
right.
So hold on just a minute. So the first person I fear is an older female. She feels maternal. Is your mother in spirit?
She is, yes.
Um, there's a male next to her. So I'm 54. Might be a little bit older than me. I don't know. Do you have a male mid to late 50s, early 60s in spirit?
Yes. Who passed
Okay.
at the time? Yes.
Okay. Like super close to mom. So I don't know if that's important. Um, oh, I hope I'm not seeing this. I've got a younger male. You don't have a child in spirit, do you?
I do.
A son?
Yes.
I'm so sorry we share this loss.
Yes.
So I believe that's mom. I'm not sure who the other man is. I believe this is your son. How old was your son when he transitioned?
25.
All right, I wrote 27. I scribble notes as I go along, just kind of to myself. But you might see me scribbling a little bit. Um, there's a male on the, so your son's left, my right. Kind of feels a little paternal to me. Is your father in spirit?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, there's a couple more people here.
I've
So
got a
that's
lot.
dad.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I've got a female next to him. Does your dad have a sister in spirit?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. She feels sisterly to him. Oh, there's a couple more. I'm going to really try to do it this core group.
I have a lot.
Okay, hold on. I've got another female here. I might put her 60s. I am not sure of a relationship with this one. If I see anybody else, because we don't have that long today, I'll certainly let you know. Since we share having a child in spirit, I'm kind of going to focus in this area.
Sure.
Okay, bear with me just a minute. Like I literally want to wave it, go, hey mom, hey mom, hey mom. Um, sorry, there's going to be a pause here just for a minute because the male that's next to your mom is also trying to get my attention. Um, like I feel partnership in some way, like friendship. Can I ask you who this male is next to mom? The one
Next,
closer to
I'm sorry, say it again. You broke up. The one closer
so
to,
the male next to mom, like kind of waving at me. So I believe that's your son because that's what he feels like to me.
yes.
I just asked the relationship for the older gentleman next to mom,
Older, about how old would you say?
like the late 50s, early 60s, maybe.
Well, I have a lot of people. It could be a brother. It could be,
He's jumping up and down. That's all he's doing, like jumping up and down, trying to get my attention like this. So I'll acknowledge
well,
that.
Isabella, I very recently lost you said partner, and I very recently lost my husband. My husband
Okay.
transitioned very recently.
I'm so sorry. I'm incredibly sorry for that loss. So this like like waving, trying to get the attention like this. Mom is like squeezing him a little bit. Was your mom know him?
Yes, my mom knew him. Yes.
Okay. Like like she's just squeezing him super tight. Just waving. He's going like now blowing kisses a little bit. Sorry, this is so much extra information here. I kind of overshare a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no. It's great
Um,
information. No,
okay, bear with me. Okay, I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any pain in the jumping up and down. I don't know why he keeps doing that, but like I'll mention that. Did he have kind of a wicked sense of humor?
yeah, he was funny. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Some people are absolutely the opposite of that in spirit, in my experience. So I'm going to mention all of that. No, show me like climbing, hiking.
is
Was
that
he
what
very
he's doing?
active? Yeah, just show me like climbing. So for me, this is very visual, and sometimes they'll put little imagery in it, like showing me hiking and climbing. Now
That
he's got a
makes
stick in his hand.
that
You
makes
understand?
absolute sense. Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. Um, he's got a. Oh, sorry. Hold on. The emotion is fine. It's just I don't express the emotion of love. How do you really express that? Like I feel this good partnership. Good word to use. Like would you consider yourself equal partners?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. He's got a lot of respect for you. Just this gratitude, friendship. Like this is a deep friendship here that he's letting me feel. Um, were you with him when he transitioned?
I'm not 100% sure. I'd left and I came back and I thought maybe at the very, 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 very end.
He's showing me that you were there with him when he left, and I just want to say thank you. Kind of showing me a chair next to the bed and then kind of sitting on the bed a little bit. um just like he's making me feel this was very peaceful. He just says this was very peaceful. Look, to me it looks like he was asleep. I don't know if this makes sense to you or not, but it just looks like he's asleep. um Errors are gazillion% on my shoulders. Did this happen in a home or like a hospice that kind of looked like a home?
It was a hospital, but he was in hospice in the hospital.
Yeah, because this he's not showing me things that make it doesn't look like an emergency room, or it doesn't
No,
look
it
like
was
an
not.
IC. Like it kind of
No.
feels more comfortable than that. Like I just feel the respiration are slowing out. He wants me to know he made it. Like I want to thank you for. Do you have a great deal of confidence in life after life?
More so than I ever did. Yes, more so than I did.
Would you share that with him?
We talked about that a lot.
Okay,
Yes.
this is the area that he's moving in next. I don't know if you expanded him or he expanded you, but like I need to say thank you. It feels like these long conversations and possibilities. Your son is just now beaming. I'm gonna surmise from what I'm seeing that your son went before the partner. Okay,
Yes, he
'cause,
did.
to me it almost feels like the son, the catalyst for these conversations. Um,
100%.
like I feel like sick to my stomach with your son. No, he's fine. No. When I'm looking at, he's letting me feel your sense of grief. It seriously feels like I've been kicked in the stomach. Almost like I can't believe any of this. Was the son's passing unexpected?
Very much so. Yes.
Because he snapped his fingers. That's my sign for nobody really saw this coming.
100.
He's going this fast. This was very fast. I'm assuming you know that, but he wants me to make sure. He's like showing me the sun behind him. Like seriously, the sun. It seriously looks like rays coming through him. Um,
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like I said, I really overshare everything because some things I know exactly what they mean, and other things I'm like, this might mean something to you. It doesn't mean a great
Okay.
deal to
Okay.
me. Do you have other children? Because he keeps going, I'm the favorite. I'm the favorite.
I do have other children. Yeah.
Okay, like yeah, I'm still the favorite.
They're all the
Um,
favorite.
kind of feel this. Hold on, bear with me just a minute. Again, I feel this just deep sense of watching people. This is when he's here. He's making me feel like smile on his face always, but not needing to be in the spotlight all the time. Am I understanding him correct?
My son,
Yes, the son, your son.
he liked attention, actually. He did like attention.
Okay, he's showing me sitting at a table, like everybody's having a beer, and people are just sitting all around labs, talking, and he's just watching everybody talk. Um, and like he'll crack a joke or he'll say something like this. He wants me to mention he's still very good looking. So I will absolutely say that. Does he have a brother?
He does.
Could you please like give him a big hug for him? Like he's just showing, were they close here?
Yeah.
He's saying he's faster. He's faster. He's faster. I don't know if that's an inside joke. I don't know what that means, but like, this is what he's saying. Hold on. I'm a little confused by this. So did he do well academically?
He did okay. Yeah, he was very bright. Yeah.
Okay, he's showing me some like academic achievements, kind of able to bring people all together.
People
I don't know.
liked him very
Like
much. Yeah.
there's a sense of being charismatic without being a show off. And that's probably the way that I would say that the best. Like I don't need to act any certain, I'm not, he's not acting clownish or anything like that. I just feel this charisma with him.
And that's a word I used to describe him very often.
Okay. Do you have the necklace on something with you? He wants me to mention the necklace.
No, good, because I just put this on for the reading. That's good.
Okay.
I just put it on.
Kind of showing me just following you around. So some of these things are probably not going to mean a great deal, but like he hears you. And I think it's telepathic that you communicate with him because he's like, he hears you, he hears you, he hears you. Now he's showing me like 3 pictures on a bookshelf. I don't know. Do you have 3 kids?
I do. Yes.
Like he's showing me these pictures up there and like they're always being straightened. I don't know.
That makes
I'm
sense.
trying to
I have
figure out.
more than three, but yes, a lot of pictures, but 3 children.
Okay. Like these are always being straightened. I'm not sure. Again, errors belong to me 100%. Do you also have a daughter?
I do not know.
Did
I
you have a
don't.
girlfriend or partner that was important to him?
Yes.
Okay, because there's a young woman here. She looks 23, 24. He's telling me closer to his age. Would you?
Who's in
He
spirit?
loves her.
The young woman.
He says he loves her. He loves her. He loves her. That makes sense.
I'm not sure who that is, who's already
No,
passed.
did he have a partner here?
Oh, here. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
There's somebody who I'm pretty close with. Yes.
Like I just need to say I love please tell her he loves her, grateful for this. She's very bright. He's making me feel she's kind of moving on with. Has he been gone several years, your son?
He has. Yes.
Is his girlfriend kind of like doing better?
Yes.
Okay, because like
yes,
I want to go like this. Like I kind of feel like she's got her feet underneath her. He's making now muscles like this. He's like, "You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome." I don't know if they had talked about getting married. Do you know if that's
they joked around about like, well, if we get to be 30, that kind of thing. Because I know
okay?
she's
Not showing me a ring, but I feel like
no, nothing
there
like
would have
that.
been little conversations about this. What is the? So he's showing me bowling, but I don't know that he bowled. Was he pretty athletic? Because bowling is not a super athletic sport to me, and that's maybe more my speed. But I don't know what the bowling is.
He did some things. See, that wasn't what he loved to do, though. He had something else.
It's okay. I'm just gonna tell you what he's showing me. Like whispers to you. Hold on. Do you feel that he communicates with you and you understand him?
I wish I did. I really try to, but I don't.
Okay. He is so much showing me like just the talking, and then it almost feels like I'm influencing what you do or cheering you up because he said that's what he used to do. Like my mom just feels this brokenness. Now he's pointing to the male here, which I feel is your partner. It's not with his leg.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're correct about his leg.
Like this leg. I don't know.
Say
I'm not
say it,
gonna.
because you're right. Say it. You're right.
Something about his leg is fine now, and I don't know. I don't see anything wrong.
Isabella,
like
you are so. Should I tell you what that connects to?
I don't. I see they look fine to me, so I'm kind of wondering what the heck.
Should I tell you?
If you'd like.
My husband had his leg amputated 4 years before he died. So when you said that he was hiking and he was.
Yeah, there's not everything is intact. I will say that. Like this is kind of why I overshare, because even if I hear something, just a little bit of it, I'm just going to tell you.
That's very significant. That's a very significant thing that you just said.
Like he's fine. He's absolutely fine. Like there's
And
all
you,
this kinetic energy with the husband. Then I look at your son and I have that same feeling, except I can just tell he's a little bit more in the groove of all of this. Now he's showing me just his chair, his recliner, his chair.
my husband's here.
You Yeah. Do you like look at that chair a lot? It's almost like I feel like you could be talking to it or just forget that he's
I
not
do look
there
at
and look
that
over
chair.
at the chair.
Yep, I do. I do that a lot.
Okay. It's almost
I
like
feel
I
like
just
he
want to
should.
talk to him. He said, talk to me. Just talk to me. Talk to me. Hold on. So you know how when someone is sick, they accumulate a lot of medicine? Throw it out. He goes, throw it out.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Right.
I actually, he had so much medicine, but I did. It's gone already.
Okay. Like throw it out. Don't need it. Don't need anybody. I don't know if there's a grandchild. Do you have a granddaughter?
I have no grandchildren.
We share that. I'm sorry. Okay, he's talking about a grandchild,
I think
granddaughter.
I'll have, are they saying that I'm going to have a grandchild? I'd like to have a grandchild.
You and me both, but that's what
I'm
it
a lot
appears.
older
That's
than you, though.
literally
I'm
what
a
it
lot
appears.
older. You have more
Um,
time.
I don't know. Okay. So he's saying granddaughter here, but then there's also a very small little girl over there, which I think might be connected to mom or your grandmother. I know that's mom. Like, yeah, I don't know if your mom lost a child or if your grandmother lost a child, but this little girl is in spirit. I can tell you that, but that's not the one that he was showing me is coming here. So, like
But
I
when
said,
is coming here?
yes, and he's very specific about the granddaughter, like the
Well,
daughter, the great.
that would be very lovely. That would be wonderful.
Hold on, back at the husband again. I want to get this right because this feels kind of meaningful. Do you feel people around you are trying to support you and kind of do their best to take care of you, and it's just not having that effect on you yet? Like you're not able to receive that yet?
No, I can appreciate the support I've gotten.
It's going to get better. He just keeps going. I mean, the people around you, like I feel people coming by, talking to you, interacting with you, checking on you. He said, you're going to feel better. It's going to get easier. It's going to get better. He's looking at a watch on his hand, which I know what that means. Yeah, lots of time here, which is good news, bad news. But like, you're not coming here with me soon. Not happening. There's some joke between. Did people think about getting a tattoo for your son?
People have gotten tattoos.
Okay, because he's like, don't you do this for me. Don't you do this
Is that
for
what my
me. Your
husband's
husband's like,
saying?
don't, yeah, don't
That's
do this.
funny.
Were you thinking of getting one or I
What
don't
occurred
know?
to me, and I'm like, listen, if I want one, I'm gonna get one.
Right. He's like, no,
So
no, no,
we've
no,
never
don't
had the relationship where he said like, don't do it,
don't
and I
do this or
listened.
do that. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, unless
This
it
is
was a good
not
reason for me.
exactly bossy, but this is a little bit like, you don't need to do that. You don't want to do that. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't know if you sleep on his side of the bed. Have you been like reaching over or sleeping on his side of the bed?
A little bit sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I
Like
kind of
you need to
look to
move.
him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm like, you need to move over. He's showing me just kind of sitting there trying to do it. Um, hold on. Was your son close to your husband?
That son who passed and my husband were not as close as my husband would have
Correct.
liked.
Well, let me just say this. He's like, I'm supposed to tell you from your son how close they are now, that he was there for him. Like if he's good for mom, that's all that matters. I almost feel like maybe your son didn't want somebody to tell him what. I don't know. I don't know the exact dynamic
No,
that he's
you're
trying to
correct in what you just almost said. My son did not want anyone to tell him what to do.
Yeah, but like he said, like there's a friendship now. There's a lot of communication. Your son is not getting offended by anything, and he's not being bossy. It's like I just want the best for him. Not trying to be his father. Wait, was there some conflict with him when was your son in college? Did he go to college, university?
Yes.
It's almost like there might have been some hard feelings or something. Then your son is wiping all that away. He wants to apologize to you. He just keeps going, I'm sorry, making this difficult, like the choice or specifically showing me like a graduation. I want to get this as accurate as I can. And typically we'd be doing this for an hour. So I'd have a little bit more in-depth time,
Sure, of course.
but he's apologizing. He just keeps going, tell her I love her, tell her I love her, tell her I love her. Okay. Hold on. So you were not with your husband for 25 years, right?
I was with him for longer than that.
He wants another 25 years with you. So we should have had something about 25 years. We should have had another 25, or he wants another 25. He just keeps going, tell her I love her, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. He's pointing for you to go outside, not right now, unless it's dark where you are, and kind of look up at the stars. I don't know if there's a sign there from him. I don't understand that exactly. And he just keeps going, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tried.
Did you save all his shoes? Like the one shoe?
I've gotten rid of most of them now. But right, he had one shoe for a lot of
Okay.
things, yeah.
Okay, he's showing me two shoes and he's like, throw that away, throw that. I just need one shoe. I don't know if this is his left shoe. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Right, his left shoe. He lost his right
Okay.
leg, his left shoe.
I love you. He keeps going, make sure she knows I love you. And there's something with stars or space, or was he a little bit more like Stephen Hawking's type? Was there some science behind him?
Yeah,
Not
he was more
woo-woo?
scientific.
Yeah, because he's not showing me things that would make me feel that he was real woo-woo in here. But I don't understand this like space or star thing that he's giving me, but that's unimportant. I'll just share it with you. And I'm going to probably wrap this up now. Please don't go. I'm going to just stop the video.
Okay, all right.
Okay.